Hello friends and welcome back to another unboxing, where today I'm unboxing and reviewing Five Nights at Freddy's Endo series Jazware Vault. So it's a Jazwares website exclusive. Bonnie and Shadow Bonnie. They also made the actual RW whatever Shadow Bonnie as well. But that's like a FNAF World one. It's a Target exclusive that comes with a smaller Shadow Freddy, Shadow Bonnie, JJ, and somebody else, I think. So this is just like a sparkly blacklight variant from FNAF VR variant of Bonnie, while the real Shadow Bonnie is coming later. And there's his background. It's like a weird stage. And I'm only going to be putting on the black, what is it? Shadow Bonnie. Got confused because I usually don't call this Bonnie Shadow Bonnie. Because I'm pretty sure this is just Blacklight Bonnie from the FNAF VR Help Wanted. So I'm only going to be putting Shadow Bonnie on the Endo because it's a pain to get on the Endo already. If I can ever set them free. There we go. And it comes with these eyeballs. And then the Endo. And then he's like a sparkly, black, glittery black shadow. And then just rip the Endo out. And then the eyeballs are going to be the hardest part to get out. Oh, wait, never mind. Hold on. The eyeballs were the easiest part to get out. And then they changed the eyeballs. The eyeballs used to be just like a solid thing that went in, and now it's like this half, like kind of, they cut the middle out of the solid part, so now it's easier to get in and out, I suppose. So it wasn't that much harder. So this is like the first Endo series figure to have these eyeballs. At least Endo's first Endo series figure I got. I don't know if the Glam Rocks have this feature or not. Let's see if it's easier to build too. Torso. Torso is always easy to get on. Then waist. It does seem like it's easier to get all the parts taken apart too. So that's good. The hands. I almost forgot about the hands. Let's see. That was easy. Also easy. Then the arm parts are the hardest. But that was pretty easy to get off. So maybe they've updated their stuff so it's easier to come off and on. Maybe they'll finally learn that they need to make more figures so they stop being scalped, and I can finally get that Withered Chica Endo series and Withered Foxy Endo series. So far it's pretty easy to build. We'll see if it's still easy when I get to the legs here in a minute. I got 2 arm pieces left, and then oh, you're right, his feet too. I almost forgot about his feet. He was going to be footless, or at least have Endo feet on for a while. I am curious to see what they would do with a Springtrap Endo series, to see if the Endo would have Afton's corpse in it, and if the other one would be like a Spring Bonnie or like a Scrap Trap would be cool. So I'm excited to get Afton whenever they make him, if they make him. Hopefully they make him. Now his top half is finished. Let's do the head. The jaw slides in pretty easily. Oh yeah, Bonnie's head definitely splits apart easier too. That was so easy. And you can actually see his eyeballs a lot better. Now it's time for the legs. This one's being difficult. That one was difficult for no reason. First legs, oh, right, I forgot about his foot. First leg's done. Let me get the foot off before I do the other leg. And I just need to do his kneecap. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. What's going on? I was putting in the wrong area. That's what was going on. Now his legs backwards. There we go. And now he's fully on. That was way easier than the other Endo series were to build. Now here he is in all of his purpley, kind of dark purple, black, sparkly, glittery glory. And I did forget to mention this, but also the Endo on the inside does have like dirt patches on it. I'm not sure if the other Endos had that or not, or if that's also new with it being easier to build. Articulation's still pretty much the same. You can't get a lot of articulation out of the Endo when it has the suit on, but it's way easier. It took a lot less time to put the Endo on though. The one thing I'm not a fan of is the eyes. They're like too blue. The inside of the eyes are too blue. It needs to be, I think, a little bit darker to make it a little bit creepier. Jaw is still able to open and close very well. There is this big gaping hole in the back of his head, but I think that's was there for the other Bonnie too. But I rate this 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs ups. I like how they updated it, so now it's not as hard to get the suit on. Hopefully they'll put out more of the other Endo series so they're not so hard to get. But other than that, it's a really cool looking figure. And hopefully they make an Endo series of the actual FNAF 2 Shadow Bonnie too. So friends, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow us on social media, Funkyplaybros and Funkyplaybrothers, and please remember to help us by subscribing to our YouTube. Thank you for watching. Bye!